What is up, my lads? My name is AlexsUniverse. Welcome to the WWE Tables, Ladders, and Chairs 2018 pay-per-view simulation and predictions. We're getting right into it. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna start off with Cruiserweight Champion Buddy Murphy defending one-on-one against Cedric Alexander. And probably a pre-show match. What's up, Logan? What's up, Josh? Why is there no entrances on? I set up early for nothing. I set this up before I started the stream for literally nothing. Because the fucking thing wasn't on. Why are entrances off? That's my new question. Why the fuck are the entrances off? Go. Let's try this again. What's up, Foco? Let's try this one more time. But when it comes to predicting this, I think Buddy Murphy's gonna retain because I don't think they're gonna give Cedric a second reign with the title. They don't tend to have we don't tend to have two-time champions when it comes to the cruiserweights for some strange reason. I don't think we've ever had a two-time cruiserweight champion. What's up, Gabriel? So, I think they're gonna just I think Buddy Murphy's just gonna keep his championship. Okay.
The following contest is scheduled
I don't even need
one fall.
Just two things on my Discord.
The WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
There we go. No, he isn't. He had that. Oh yeah, he is a two-time cruiserweight champion. Yeah. I knew I was wrong. I just need a reminder of who was which one it was, and it was Neville because Akira Tozawa took it from him and then literally won it back. Not even a week later. But yep, we got this one. We got this. I believe it's gonna be Buddy Murphy walking out because they don't tend to have two-time champions. When are you gonna mail subs?
Man's got hydraulics in
Trippy
his
Troops,
legs and dynamite.
what does that mean?
Cedric Alexander.
When am I gonna mail subs?
You know, you look at every superstar and every superstar.
How do I mail subs? How do I make? That is not. You need to fix yourself. When am I going to mail subs? Most of my subs are mail. We know this. Alex mailed me to Africa. You need to start blessing those goddamn rains, Logan. Yeah, when are you gonna make subscribers? I made subscribers 2 months ago when the game first came out. So, you're a little late. You're a little late, Trippy Troops. Well, here we go, Buddy Murphy. Honestly, I'm a bit happy Buddy Murphy's still Cruiserweight Champion. That he's even Cruiserweight Champion. Because he seemed like one of those heels that was just gonna get jobbed out. He'd be like Tony, not Tony Nese. I don't even have a good example nowadays because they're doing something like with Tony Nese and Drew Gulak. I guess I could say like Jack Gallagher. He's a pretty shitty heel, only used to move forward a storyline that I really don't care about anymore. I don't even think that storyline exists. I don't pay attention to 205 Live as much as I used to. Well, I never really paid attention. A good example was Jared Davari. There you go. Thank you. Well, now it seems like they're doing something with him now. Seems like they're doing something with a Jared Davari now as well. With Hideo Itami, I believe. I don't remember who. I don't remember. I think they're doing something with a Jared Davari at the moment. He may be he may be an example of what I'm talking about, but Noam Dar's a face. Noam Dar's a face at the moment, I believe. Unless he turned heel again, but I believe he's still a face. He turned face after his return and had a thing with TJP. Hasn't really done much since then. But I'm pretty sure he's a face.
From Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at
I pay attention to 205 Live just enough to know what's going on. Are you gonna make subs again? Probably not. Brian Kendrick? I mean, probably a good example. He's doing something at the moment. See, 205 Live has such a restricted roster, they can do something with just about everybody. They can do something with just about everybody, every other show, and keep the storylines moving. I think that's partially why there are a good amount of 205 Live superstars like having matches on the main roster, like Leo Rush, Mustafa Ali now. I would say Drake Maverick, but I'm pretty sure he's just a part of the bullshit ALP storyline. But here we go. We have this Cruiserweight Championship matchup, our first matchup. Tajiri? Tajiri's not even on the roster anymore, I don't believe. Tajiri was like a one-off. Not a one-off, but like he was only there for the whole 205 Live hype to get people interested, because they didn't believe that people would be interested simply off of the action, so they needed people to draw attention. I don't watch 205 Live. I don't either. I just watch it. I just look at the results because it seems like they're finally going to allow the cruiserweights back on the pay-per-views. This really should have been like a ladder match or something like that. Like, goddamn, this had so much. There's so much potential here, but they didn't allow it. Like, I could see like ladder stunts. Like, they shown that they could do good in like tornado tag matches and stuff like that, you know?
What a strike!
Why didn't they do it? I don't think I've edited, so it's literally the finishers here are literally just, I believe, his 2K17 moveset when he was in the game. It's funny how nobody cared about him when he was in the game, but I like how nobody cared about him when he was in the game, but the second they took him out of the game, he started becoming relevant again on 205 Live. With that, and they had this irrelevant storyline where he was just over 205 pounds. That was completely unnecessary because literally the next week he was 205 pounds again. Mark Andrews, I don't even know if Mark Andrews is a face or a heel or not. I don't care enough. I was just making an example of Buddy Murphy, that I didn't think he was going to be successful, but they made him successful. So good for him.
Cedric Alexander is not going to
We got this Cruiserweight Championship matchup to start off our little show here. The match placing, I am pretty sure, is not accurate. I probably won't be doing a watch party because I don't have the network at the moment, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to get the network again or not. TJP, I would say that if he wasn't doing something with the Lucha House Party. Like I said, they're doing things with everybody, and they're just transitioning with literally everyone. Like, everyone does something every other show. And there's like so many storylines of everyone. That's the one good thing about having such a small roster. Yeet!
Down to the floor.
Hashtag give Tajiri a chance. He's not even in WWE. I don't even know what Tajiri is doing nowadays. I like how nobody cares enough about the stream. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm not going to do Jackbox, because I need to do something other than Jackbox for once on a random stream. I was thinking about doing a house show, because I haven't done those in a while. I was also thinking about doing My Career, because those usually last about an hour, and I probably have to go to school tomorrow on Monday, because I have a little Secret Santa thing. Jerry versus King Booker versus Otis, this was a Vic WrestleMania main event. You're just gonna, by the time this time next year, you're gonna have like 50 fucking men. You're gonna have a Greatest Royal Rumble on your hands. With how many people you won in this WrestleMania main event. And Buddy Murphy clotheslining Cedric Alexander to ringside, just showing off here. And Cedric and Buddy Murphy climbing to the top rope. And a big splash to ringside to Cedric.
Cedric Alexander missed 5 months with a
rolls out of the way, and Alexander lifting Buddy Murphy up, and a snake eyes.
Forcefully delivered.
Discussing strategy against Cedric Alexander.
Lifts him up for Universe Cruiserweight Champion. I wasn't just throws the pick. Is not a cruiserweight. Good God. And Cedric with the Michinoku driver to Buddy Murphy.
I think he came back from that injury stronger than ever.
Harsh
stiff.
impact. Wow, that was a long way down. Boom.
With Cedric
Michin
thinking
Oku
about,
driver.
he's going onto the ring apron. That call is
He's
ass.
in trouble.
I've seen much worse.
He wants no
I've
part
seen
of
much
this.
better, but I've seen much worse. Much worse, Cordell. It's up Barrington, and I think Cedric realized he couldn't go that distance. And now lifting Buddy Murphy up. Bam! Face first into the mat. What's up, Zach? Lamo, who did you download that from? I didn't pay attention. I just got the call because I needed him. I've had this call, but when I initially needed him. I mean, I'm sure it was much better, but I really couldn't find much better. And a low bar check to Buddy Murphy. Into the pin to become a two-time Cruiserweight Champion too. And he does. There you go.
New champion. We just witnessed what many felt was impossible.
That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
I'm also, again, pretty sure this is literally not his motto, but this is the moveset. I'm pretty sure is based off his 2K17. I don't even know what to call this call.
And again. Epic.
Besides maybe shit. I'm trapped in a trash can. Have fun with that. There you go.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Cedric Alexander.
Lord of Simulation is saying Cedric's winning tomorrow.
Nothing more pure than picking up a win.
I don't believe that one bit, but it's just a simulation. Up next, we have Natalya going one-on-one with Ruby Riott in a tables match. Okay. I swear if they do what they're gonna, he got ass, that's what he got, but who can blame him? It's not like Alex made it, and there probably is much worse. Exactly. If I had made it, it would have been much worse. You know, let's get started. The only reason why people care about this match is because they managed to pull off negative attention with that whole Jim Neidhart on a table thing. It's the only reason why people care. I believe Natalya is gonna win this, but if Ruby Riott wins, I mean, it's obvious Natalya is gonna win. The second they put Jim Neidhart on a table, it looks more like Wesley Blake. Not really. Okay. Like, I don't really care about this match. This match is random. Like, but okay, it exists. We have to do a part of it. There's much worse on the card, I tell you that. Tables match.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
I think Ruby will win, but she'll go through a regular table. I'm not saying that if Ruby wins, she'll go through the Neidhart table. I'm just saying that. I feel like anytime a person brings out a table, anytime a tables match exists, and a person brings out a simulated table, they're more likely to lose. Not with that specific table, but specifically because they brought out a table and taunted a person with a thing on the table. A good example, I believe, would be when Team OG ECW with the Dudleys, Dreamer, and I believe Rhino went up against the Wyatts. The Dudleys put the names of the Wyatt family on the tables. And then they end up losing. Not necessarily going through the tables with the names, but they still lost.
Ruby Riott has said all along, if I was in the business of pleasing people,
that's the only thing. And there was probably another example but I can't exactly remember what it was. That seems to be a trend. If I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. I mean, I could see either person. I don't care enough about this match to go in depth on why I believe a person will win. I'm only going off the basics. Ruby Riott brought a table out that had Jim Neidhart on it, so I'm just assuming Natalia's gonna win.
Here we go.
Comes out on the 18th. Oh, good, the day before my birthday. But here we go. We have this tables match. Ruby Riott, Natalya. Riott with the kick, lifting up Natalya in the power bomb. Connects. Kick to the chest, stomping at her. And Riott gonna stomp right at the back of the arm of Natalya.
Extend your elbow.
Natalya shoving off Ruby Riott. Big drop kick to the legs, takes her down. Stomping at her. Lifting her up. Ruby Riott taking down Natalya. Going to ringside, and Ruby Riott's just showing off.
And she's back in the ring.
Natalya's going to go back in the ring. And a kick to the leg. Natalya with the punch. Irish whip now. Ducks under. No, Natalya shoving off the drop kick. Gonna drag her. What's Natalya thinking about doing here? Ruby Riott though with the elbows to Natalya.
Several types of WWE
spinning kick. Natalya caught the leg though with the kick, connecting. And Natalya now just launching Ruby Riott to bounce off the turnbuckle. Hooks the arms with the butterfly suplex, launches Riott down. And what the fuck was that supposed to be? I believe that was supposed to be a neck snap. That went terribly. And Ruby Riott now to elbows to Natalya. I'm ready for that double rotation moonsault. Oh, good God.
That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a back seat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor.
Iron tripping and a forearm by Natalya. Gonna go back into the ring. And Natalya just gonna launch Riott to ringside. Like how nobody's at the commentary tables, like not even the because I don't know why. Because they don't even have a good excuse. Why is there no? And Natalya gonna bring the first table into this matchup. Natalya's my wife. No, she isn't. Forearm, kick to the leg, kick. And Natalya now catches the leg and a kick to Riott's leg. Big power slam connecting.
Big slam.
Has the table right into the back of Ruby Riott, setting it up.
Ruby is controlled, calculated, and possesses an abundance of self-confidence.
All I hear is whining from you two. It's because of Ruby Riott's fantastic qualities that the Riott Squad is
R.I.P. Big Boss Man. So random.
The inspirational leader of the group is one of the premier competitors in WWE.
So random, Logan. And a big clothesline in the corner to Natalya.
This one's over.
And Ruby Riott gonna take Natalya onto one knee. Ruby Riott dead.
WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme. The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table.
Natalya around Natalya though with the elbow and a punch. Naughty by nature connects onto Riott.
Huge opening for Natalya.
Oh man, she's
Natalya has the table.
Oh, look at this.
And that's Ember Moon. What the fuck is Ember Moon doing out here? She has a table. I just know that there's another table in this match, but what the fuck is Ember Moon even thinking about? And Natalya just slams Ember Moon through the table. Well, okay then. Hitting Riott with the table. Hitting her, just getting the table out of the ring and joining her. Gonna take the table? No, you're not. Logan, stop. Logan, just please stop.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys, their extreme brothers, Tommy Dreamer and Ryan,
launching Riott back to ringside. So Ember Moon is just gonna kind of just be dead. We're just gonna acknowledge that Ember Moon is just in the ring and Natalya just slammed her to a table. And now lifts her up. Look at this Natalya.
The match in 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino
just a suplex to Ruby Riott.
All 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash with the Wyatt's drive to destroy anyone who stepped in their path.
The Wyatts took the advantage after Rhino and Devon Dudley were eliminated, and they didn't look back. Bubba Ray took on
in the ring, and Ember Moon still just kind of there. Not sure why, but she just is. She's just kind of there. We're just gonna deal with the fact that there's an Ember Moon corpse and she hasn't moved.
To put their opponent through the table in a tables match.
Nope, she's finally on her feet. Is she gonna leave? Nope. And Ember missed it back. So down, and
in others, superstars are very strategic.
a forearm to Riot rolls through.
If they're not careful, momentum can be reversed, and they could end up being
this
the one
is
who goes through the
and a
table.
big splash by Riot.
Strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE
And
when
Ember
the Dudley Boys
Moon
came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to
Getting
Bubba
closer to
and Devon.
25th, yep.
Something that's also
And a
important
stomp to the
remember in a
leg, and
tables
again,
match is that it's
Natalia
not
up.
important where the table is
The
positioned.
punch.
All that matters is that you put your
Misses the
opponent
drop
through it.
kick, and Natalia
Very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful.
with the
They launch an attack
backbreaker.
that goes
This is
awry.
broken.
Their own
I
momentum
tell
can
you.
put them through the table and
This is
cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain
broken.
from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference.
I have no idea what's going on, exactly going on here. I'm just confused.
Nasty. Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh! Not sure that yielded the desired results.
Yeah, it doesn't get much more ineffective than that, Cole. Harsh impact.
She wants to do this in the ring.
Can Ember finally leave? Thank you.
Natalia beginning to stumble a bit. At this point, you have to wonder if she can recover from this. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Ooh!
Nope, I just deleted the war. Setting the table up. Irish ships Ruby Riot into the table.
Worker school, that's for sure.
And a chop against the table takes Riot down. Gets her up. And Ruby Riot, though, a fireman's carry, gets her up.
Looks to me like we're just moments
Went for the kick out. Natalia with the elbow. Irish whips Ruby Riot back in the corner. And again, the chop against the table. And now setting it up, and now Ruby Riot neck breaking, Natalia connecting. This happens, it's one-on-one again. Not Ember Moon exists. And now Ruby Riot, shoulder block. Second shoulder block, just takes down Natalia. Stomping at her, just scraping her foot against the jaw. Still confused on why Ember Moon was here.
A minor miracle might be
Ruby Riot just sets the table up proper. Natalia just taking Ruby Riot now.
At some point,
takes her against the table. And a face first against the table goes Riot. Lifting her, and just a backbreaker connecting, stretching her out.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
Getting her up. Lifting Ruby Riot up. Alabama slam. Gets Riot onto her feet. But Ruby Riot, the reversal, gets Natalia to her feet. Irish whip sends her face first against the table. And again, now sending her, bouncing her off the ropes, and she just bounces off, goes again into the table. Grand.
Oh my goodness! Oh man, what a hit.
Punch sends Riot back to ringside. This match is never gonna end, is it? This is just gonna be a match that lasts forever.
Back in from the floor. Here she goes, back in the ring now. Oh, table in play.
And sends her over the top rope.
Back inside the ring now.
Oh, please say she goes to the table. Lifts her up. Suplex on the table. Goes down but doesn't break. Grand. Natalia going up to the top rope now.
Look at this.
Diving leg drop connects to Ruby Riot. But again, I plead the question, why is this match still going on?
taking on any more damage here.
Again, setting up the table. Welcome back, Josh.
Of the end.
Gets her up. Irish whip. She falls down. That's grand.
Looks like both these superstars have
Irish whip back into the table. Irish whip again into the table.
With all due respect, I think we're seeing the
Riot just elbowing at Natalia.
Where she wants to be right now.
Gonna Irish whip her into the corner now. Just have these two have the inability to put the other through a table.
Going through the arena.
Natalia the elbow, Riot.
Nope.
Forearm.
Wait a minute.
Now drops her tree of will position at a scraping her foot against the jaw of Natalia here. Gonna get her up onto her feet. Irish whip.
Here it is.
Bouncing off the ropes. Drop kick takes down Natalia. Now Why does this exist? Why is this happening?
Natalia's version of the
Now Charlotte's out here. At least Ember's a member of Raw, so that makes somewhat sense. Charlotte's not even on the Raw roster.
Like a twig.
Now I'm plain as concerned. Why? Why is this happening? Like, literally this match is going so long, even the game is trying to figure out how to get this to simply end. Charlotte, you're not helping here. Just leave. Like, even the game it's trying to do something to make this match interesting. Or make it end. Like my suffering at this point. Against the table. And again, sending it Riot into the table. Charlotte just kicking Riot.
I'm not so sure.
Into the natural selection. Can you leave now, Charlotte? Thank you.
To put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Byron, thank you for overthinking the concept of a tables match. You realize, Byron, that it's a fucking tables match. It's so simple. You put someone through a table. Don't give a... I like that first idea. But you're still overthinking the concept of a tables match. It's a fucking table. I hate Teddies. Good God. This is what I've come to. Arguing with the commentators in a fucking video game about the concept of a tables match.
Both these superstars
you don't need to be strategic in a match that literally consists of you putting a person through a piece of furniture. A cheap piece of furniture, I may add. Irish whips Roop, Natalia back in the corner and a shoulder block in the corner. Super kick. Just end it. We on live TV. And the third super kick.
That's what she needed.
We have pixels, you red-headed virgin. Thank you. Thank you, Josh. I'll stop. They're not even pixels. But I am arguing with pixels, so yes, I will stop. And a punch. Can you stop Irish whipping each other in the table and assuming that's gonna... Of course that works. Lifts her up and Ruby Riot just power bombs Natalia through the table, and that is all she wrote. Finally. You're well, Alex Senpai. Thank you.
Introducing the table always brings an element of
well, there you go. You can see it. You know it's quite sad when one of the highlights of the match is literally someone who's not even involved in the match, not even a part of the match, is getting put through the table, and that's possibly one of the highlights of this match. And another one of the highlights is, again, another person who's not a part of the match doing something. But there you go. This match is finally over. Because of the crowd. Now, I want to see how the crowd thought of this. Of this masterpiece of a match.
But I'm not sure any of us were ready for that. What a thrilling match.
Up next, though, a match that I, again, don't care about, but okay. It is a ladder match between Elias and Bobby Lashley. Now, I know it's a guitar on a guitar. I know there's a guitar on the top of it, and then you can just beat the shit out of your opponent with the guitar. But I'm just gonna make this a normal ladder match. Yes, because it just simply says ladder match. No extra details. Just simply, this is a ladder match. So we're gonna assume this is simply a ladder match. Let's begin. I think Bobby Lashley is gonna win this because how does Elias possibly win this? Because it doesn't matter. Well, I'm sure it does matter. I mean, I don't believe there's a rule. There's a rule saying only the person who grabs the guitar can use the guitar.
Byron, I'm not gonna
But I very well believe that Elias can grab the guitar and Bobby Lashley just snatches it from him and cracks him in the back with it. Speaking of guitars, there's the guitar now. There's at least they didn't call it tables, ladders, chairs, and guitars. Kind of like tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs from a few years ago. Well, that's because this isn't a guitars match where the guitar is the main focus. There are ladders involved, which make it more. The reason why they called it tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs was because there was a stairs match. Oh, I almost bottle flipped a bottle onto my stand, my TV stand, perfectly. Let's walk with Elias, my boys.
Listen, you guys know Elias's lullabies are the #1 cause of insomnia in the entire world?
What, Corey? I don't even know what you just said there.
Yeah, I knew that, because they are.
Nothing. I'll just get an Uber. My man.
When you talk about power, you talk about this man.
And his opponent from Colorado
Without
Springs,
Leo Rush, because he's not in the game, and because you can't do that in a ladder match. Bobby Lashley, Corey Rush. My man. I like heel Bobby Lashley.
One of the most impressive
Except there's a couple things I'd get rid of. Get rid of this whole being a part of the whole Baron Corbin posse thing. Get rid of Leo Rush. Deal with ladder, stairs, chairs. I saw one of the last ones, and chairs, tables, ladders, chairs, stairs, hairs, Care Bears, Ric Flair's, Green Bears, and Steve. God, I love Steve. I have the best video. I've made the best video ever, but I'm not sure if I can post it on YouTube or not. But it's just a bunch of cremated Steve Harveys dressed as elves, dancing around, and that stupid elf app that I found. That'd be a great pay-per-view. It would. I would love to see a Ric Flair match. I would love to see a Ric Flair match. And Elias, the electric chair, sit out, power bomb connecting on to Lashley. Gets him up onto his feet, rolls through, and Bobby Lashley just simply a clothesline to Elias and a kick to the back. Gonna get him up onto his feet. Elbow. Bobby Lashley quick, no, lifts Elias up for the suplex, but a big knee stuns him, and Elias loop that's pressed to Bobby Lashley now. And that's kick. Gonna get Lashley up onto his feet. Elbow stuns him. And now Elias just throwing Bobby Lashley to ringside. What's Elias thinking about? A Ric Flair match is the hang flare from the sky. You gotta rescue him. What? Logan, you gotta refix that wording because it's not very good. Back in the ring, and no, Bobby Lashley just punching Elias.
He's a consummate performer, both on the guitar and
I'm gonna jam his arm into the mat.
Elias is the best at nothing. We have a Hall of Famer who conquered Nashville in the form of Jeff Jarrett.
Bionic elbow to Elias, stuns him, and Elias, no, misses. the knee strike, and Bobby Lashley right into the shin breaker to Elias here. Getting him up onto his feet. And oh, full Nelson slam takes down Elias. Stomping at him. And then dead lift, gut wrench, power bombed right onto the ladder. Stomping at him, lifts him up and Kurt Hawkins with the solid steel. The Braun Strowman, yes. I want to see a Care Bear match. And Elias, the knee strike to the back, and Bobby Lashley is landing on. And Elias looking to finish the job, getting him up onto his feet. Rolls through, but a forearm connecting by Lashley. Overhead, belly to belly, takes him down, and Elias rolling out of the ring to try to catch up his breath. Now gonna run back in the ring. And a forearm to Lashley takes him down. No! I think that was supposed to be a blockbuster. Didn't go so well. And a bionic elbow. And Bobby Lashley him against the ropes. Vertical suplex. And kind of hit the ladder there. And look at this, just posing to the crowd here. And stomping at Elias, sitting him up. Get him onto one knee, lifts him up onto his feet. Elias though and now kicking at the leg of Lashley, trying to take him down. And oh! Low blow! And it's stomping at the leg of... And now the elbow drop to the leg. It's stomping at him.
Michael touched on Lashley's military background and
getting Lashley up. And look at this, the gorilla press to Lashley. And now climbing to the top rope. And Elias with the diving elbow drop connecting. And Elias, he's going to take the ladder now. Setting it up. Elias now quickly climbing up the ladder, looking to grab the guitar to pick up the win. I'm going to pretend that's a guitar. The call of the briefcase is plain ass retarded at this point. And Bobby Lashley now is punching, and Elias fighting back in a chop. Another chop, and no, and a punch, and a punch. Yes. And a chop, and these two just going back and forth on the top of the ladder. Who is going to stand tall and be able to... Down goes Elias as I speak.
Shock. Doesn't appear to have a good handle on it. Reach.
Is he going to get the guitar? Elias is down. Could Bobby Lashley grab the guitar?
These superstars still look fairly fresh to me, which means we may want to settle in. This one may
actually like Baron. Wow. What do you mean you like Baron? What happened that changed? And pushes the ladder down. And a power bomb by Elias to Bobby Lashley.
This has been one of the most intense back and forth
now again sets the ladder back up, and Elias gonna once again try to get that ladder, get that guitar. Except Roman. And Elias wins. He got the guitar. He is victorious. Now I don't even watch wrestling. There you go.
And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Here is your winner, Elias.
There you go, Elias won. Good for him.
And coaches, a reminder
again. Up next, we have Finn Balor just going one-on-one with Drew McIntyre. I blame Roman and Brock. Understandable. I think simply Drew is gonna win this because Drew has only been pinned once, and it was because of Finn Balor. So I'm just saying. So I do think it's gonna be Drew. Dolph may get involved, but I really don't honestly care enough. The entirety of 2015 to present of WWE is dog shit. Not the entirety of WWE. All of it, but still.
Welcome
Thank you, Josh,
to Balor Club.
for helping with my point there. We're not even our way. Doesn't even say where we're located. I'm fine.
James
The
Dean
following
Cool,
contest
John
is
Wayne
scheduled
Tough.
for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
The future is bright for the Irishman, Finn Balor.
I don't
This man
like this
is
Baron
an
Corbin
enigma.
thing. Everything
With a
has been shit
profound
lately.
skill set
I try to be
that we have
optimistic,
never
but when you're
witnessed
burying
before.
people like Elias and Finn Balor and now Dolph Ziggler for the sake of this storyline and proving how big and tough you guys, the people like Lashley and Drew McIntyre and for some reason Baron Corbin are, like, you're using the wrong people. You could simply dominate them. You don't need to bury them. Like,
Former NXT champion,
I
the first
mean,
ever
from what I know, Finn has been buried for a good
Finn
while
Balor,
now,
ladies
but
and
like,
gentlemen, is for real.
doesn't change the fact that it's still.
Guys, if you are looking for a billboard example of a superstar who has it, who has the it
From the late
factor,
80s to about
look no
2004
further
was the
than
best.
Finn Balor.
That's like an entire period of time, Chris. That's like an entire period of wrestling. That's like from when wrestling first got mainstream popularized to 2004.
This man is a real force. Drew
Chris, that's not
McIntyre.
very specific. You're basically saying wrestling was the best until 2004.
Here, Scotland, weighing
You
in
could have just said wrestling was the best until 2004 happened, and then it started, I can't say going downhill. There was a good period of time in between. Can't really say where it was, but it was there.
McIntyre's made it his mission to eliminate all the complacency in WWE.
Good on you, Chris. Good for you.
You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen
Could
one.
disagree a tad bit. There were a bit of ifs and ands in between that period you're talking about, but we all have our opinions. I can't take that away from you.
When he got fired, he went away. He got a new attitude.
I could make a joke and say that wrestling got bad after I was born, and that wrestling stopped being the best because I was born. Wrestling decided to stop being the best.
He wants.
But that would be a very terribly correlated joke, like 2001 and 2008. That was a pretty okay time.
Singles
Oh, I
action
get
is
it.
underway,
But okay,
and
here we
this
go.
one
And Drew
looks exactly
McIntyre
what's
just
going to
shoving down
happen.
Finn.
I'd
That's
just
a
be
great
ready
start.
for anything.
And Drew just
Sometimes
tossing
that's all
Finn
you do.
Balor across the
Huge
ring,
toss.
stomping at him.
And setting up a sharp
And knee
knee.
to the stunning Finn. 2013 was pretty cool too. Let's see. And Drew McIntyre is launching down Finn Balor.
Will jar your spine.
Stomping at him now and stomping right at the skull of Finn Balor.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
And now Drew McIntyre is tossing down Finn. Already going for the pin, not even a 1 count.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
And Drew looking for a small package.
He's got him covered.
Not even a 1 count once again.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
And stomping at Finn. But Finn with the kick to the temple, gonna stun McIntyre. Running forearm takes him down. Stomping on the back and gonna stomp right at the arm of Drew McIntyre. And Finn Balor, look at this, just launching McIntyre down. Look at us showing, it's kind of taunting McIntyre. He's trying to get to his feet. Finn just kicking him down, stomping at the leg, gonna get him up onto his feet. Slapping McIntyre, the Irish whip now. Ducking under. No, missing the drop kick. And off Drew McIntyre with the inverted STO. Gets out of the way. And McIntyre with the kick. Lifts him up with a fireman's carry. Finn Balor, no, inverted DDT. Is this game worthy? I haven't played since 2K14. Yes. I mean, yes, this game is worth it. It's worth it. I've had a lot of fun with it. So, I've only not played it because I've played other games. Just because I've been playing with other games, going back to the older games. I think it's worth it, but that's just because I guess I kind of make my YouTube career off of it. So I don't know. I'm not really a person to ask, but I'd call it worth it.
He was anointed the chosen one.
Bouncing off one another, Drew. But compared to 2K15 through 18, it's an improvement. There you go. And if misses the drop kick. And a punch gonna get Finn up.
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run
sending Finn into the corner, stomping at him.
2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster.
And now kneeing at him, but compared to 2K14, no.
Let's look at some of these names, Cole.
A headbutt to Finn connecting. Oh, I can admit.
He's making a statement
Well,
here with this attack.
That's a good brother. I don't know which one, but it's a good brother.
He's calling for it.
I don't know which good brother it is. Oh, it's Luke Gallows. And Drew McIntyre kicking at Luke Gallows. Turns him around, and look at this. McIntyre just laying out Luke Gallows. Oh yeah, no, definitely not. Compared to 2K14, no. 2K14 was a very... I never played it, but I know it was a very good game. I got bored of it. There you go. Now setting him up. And a shotgun drop kick to McIntyre. Gonna take that distraction with 2K19. I can understand that.
This is where Finn Balor's at home.
And McIntyre got out of the way of the coup de grace. And a flatliner drops him. And Finn Balor now just showing off. And another flatliner connecting. Gonna get him up onto his feet. Then a running forearm, a second running forearm right into the sling blade.
Trying to make a comeback.
I just don't like this realistic slow gameplay. I get it.
Able to avoid damage there.
I get it. And now McIntyre with the kick, hooks the arms, and the future shock DDT into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Drew McIntyre wins.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
A very impressive victory for Drew McIntyre. And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
Okay then. Next up, I don't even know, how do I make this match exist? How do you make a chairs match? Do I just choose Extreme Rules and hope that that they choose chairs? Is there a special referee match type? Nope, there is not. Which is mildly disappointing, but there isn't. Simply because I have no idea. But how the fuck do you make a chairs match? You don't. I'm just gonna make Extreme Rules and hope for the best. I don't know who's gonna win this match. So I'm just gonna go with a mixed bag and assume that Ray is gonna win because he's the face. And Randy's been dominating him literally the entirety of this feud. Besides the SmackDown where he fought back once. So that I'm gonna go with Ray.
And a surefire Hall of Famer. The human embodiment of the phrase, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. It does
Probably
not
a
get
ladder
any
which
bigger
runs are
than
taller
Rey
than him.
Mysterio.
That's just plain as funny.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Arguably one of the most inspirational superstars we've ever seen, accomplished everything in his career.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
I literally don't have really much with this feud. What's the best and worst thing about this game? The best thing would probably be the career mode, because it actually has a story to a long-going story to it. And the worst part of the game,
Cool, calm,
I mean, I haven't found anything. I would probably say most of it would probably be the slow-paced game, lower-paced gameplay. That and Big Head mode. Big Head mode is pretty damn bad. I thought Big Head mode would be cool, and then I saw it, and I've automatically lost hope in it. So that's probably the worst part of the game. Part of the gameplay, and the fact that Big Head mode exists.
The mood changes when Randy Orton enters the building.
But it all depends on
Orton
taste.
is a volatile superstar.
But I haven't really found too many people that like Big Head mode. Unless it's simply for a joke.
Absolutely no absence of malice.
But I don't understand this storyline. This is literally just the whole Randy Orton Randy Orton destroying the fan favorites kind of thing, and taking that good old stereotype of stealing Rey Mysterio's masks. What's wrong? I don't get it. There seems to be a trend with stealing luchadors' masks. Randy Orton does it on SmackDown. DJP and Mike Kanellis do it on 205 Live. The only reason why they haven't done it on Raw is because the Lucha House Party seems to be just being the heels on Raw by doing this whole Lucha House Rules thing, and there's no one who's actually been able to beat them so they can have their masks stolen. But I bet you they would. They would if they could.
What height! Force impact.
With the kick, stomping at Randy Orton. Gonna go after the arm.
Oh my goodness,
Drops it down, slamming it down to the mat. Gonna get him up onto his feet. The crucifix now connecting to Randy Orton.
To be expected though, it's not like
Bringing on to the pin, one, not even and only a one count.
Apex Predator stays in the hunt with that kick out.
Gets out of the way of the kick, and Randy with the clothesline to Mysterio now. Them up and cranking at the neck.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Torture your opponent's
into the mat.
I like it. For someone to survive a battle
Rolling
against
to
Randy
ringside,
Orton,
looking
two things are
to
critical.
hopefully grab a chair. If he doesn't
Do not
grab a
fall
chair,
victim to the Viper's
I've
mind
lost
game.
hope.
He's a master in psychological
This is
warfare.
automatically now
Number
not
two,
a chairs match,
stay away from
but
the
there's a
RKO.
ladder involved. That's fun. Grand. Because a Lucha's match is an extension of who they are. I understand, and I'd be okay if they only used it on one brand. If there's only one story. There are two stories, and I know nobody really cares about 205 Live, but anyone watching 205 Live, they understand. No, I understand the heritage of a luchador and how the mask is very has a lot of pride to it. I understand it. I understand it. I just don't get why they keep reusing that storyline several times on the two different shows at the same time. Is it because
matches have resulted in some
I don't get it. Now we got a chair. That's good. This match is finally a chairs match with a ladder involved, but still, there's a chair. I'll take what I can get. I don't care enough. And an uppercut to the back of the neck of Rey. He just fired up. Knee strike in the corner to Mysterio, stomping at him. And again. And Rey Mysterio just dropping Randy down. And it's Randy Orton with the elbow to the leg, gonna take him, dropping him onto the middle rope. Dropping him down, and gonna just drop the knee onto the chest of Rey. Getting him up onto his feet. And you're gonna take Rey Mysterio onto the middle rope now. Drops him with the DDT.
This is Randy Orton's chance.
Oh boy,
Randy gonna go for the pin. Is this it? 1, 2, and Rey able to kick out after 2, and Orton seems to be in a bit of a state of shock.
Even more difficult to
and Randy Orton looking to finish the job here with an RKO to Mysterio. 1, 2, no, and Mysterio kicks out after 2, and Randy's just, I like how his go-to is just to show off. I know it's a video game, but still. I could imagine Randy doing that in real life, just to cover up the fact that someone just kicked out of the RKO. Targeting the leg of Rey and a kick out after only one, and Randy back to being surprised that he's kicking out. And they're gonna stomp at him, and Randy Orton drops the knee into the back. Gonna stomp right at the back of the arm. Going again into the pin. It seems Randy a bit desperate to get a kick out, to get him to stay down, but again, only one count. Randy's just showing off here. Really doesn't know what to do. What's up, Wolfpack? Went for the kick. Takes Randy down, and Rey Mysterio with a single leg Boston Crab to Randy. He's gonna tap out here. And no, Randy just kicking down Mysterio, not even really doing it again, going into the pin. 1, only a 1 count.
Having what it takes to get extreme.
I would argue that every
stomping down on Mysterio. Again, gonna jam the arm into the mat. And Randy Orton is stomping at the skull. What's up, Quentin? And again, going into the pin. 1, 2. And again, he kicks out after 2. And Randy is just in shock. That Randy, and I think he's just wondering, why is Ray not staying down? And Ray with the uppercut now. Irish whipping Orton into the corner. Running forearm takes him down. And now Ray's going to go into the pin here. 1, only a 1 count.
And he kicks out.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
And Randy with the kick to the back of Orton, getting him up onto his feet. And caught him with the kick into the DDT, connecting. And Mysterio grabbing the ladder. What is he going to do with the ladder? Put the ladder down, please. And now Ray, is he going to dispose of the ladder? That would also be an A-OK. No, he's just going to put it down. Okay. And a shot from behind. And Rey Mysterio with the inverted Frankensteiner drops Randy Orton down. Stomping onto the back. And Rey Mysterio going to climb up onto the top rope. He's slowly getting up there. And, misses the axe handle. Grand. And Randy Orton just going to take him. Reverse DDT takes Mysterio down. And again, just showing off to the crowd here. Going to get him up onto his feet. Clothesline to Ray and a second clothesline. Ray went for a clothesline and Randy Orton just a power slam. Drops the masked luchador down to the mat. And Ray though with the kick stunning Orton. And oh, here we go. Dial it up. Bouncing off the ropes. We're going to get that 6-1-9. So Randy Orton and Ray up to the top rope. With the splash to Randy connecting. And Ray with that ladder again, and he's going to put it back down, maybe realizing that this is not a ladder match, this is a chairs match. Randy is dead. I don't think he's dead. The diving elbow drop to the back of Orton. And again, going to go into the pin. Is Ray going to be able to finish the job? 1, 2, and no, Randy kicks out after 2, and Ray showing a bit of shock in his facial expression. Gonna climb up back up onto the top rope.
He's in trouble
and
here.
Now telling Randy to get up to his feet.
Rey Mysterio looking
and
for something
dragon, and Randy caught him. And and a power bomb. Yeah, but he's not dead. And Randy is gonna look to finish the job with a second RKO. And Randy was able to shove him off. And Randy though shoving off the drop kick. Uppercut stuns him. And Randy with a drop kick to Ray. Into the pin. 1, 2, and Randy though kicks out after 2.
This is amazing.
Gets out of the way of the drop kick, and Rey Mysterio with the reverse DDT takes down Orton. And here we go, climbing once again back to the top rope, gonna look to try to finish this match, telling Randy Orton to get up onto his feet. And Dragon Corona connects onto Randy Orton. 1, 2, and no, he kicks out after 2.
Wow, Randy Orton was all but
and they're going to get him back up on his feet, caught him with that kick, and Rey Mysterio right into a sunset flip powerbomb, dropping the Viper. And now again going to try to climb to the top rope, looking to try to finish this matchup once again. And this time, and Randy lifts the knees up. Not going to allow him to hit that frog splash, lifting Ray up into the swinging neck breaker, takes him down. And now Randy with those stomps, those vicious stomps, stomping all over Rey Mysterio. No, my goodness. And he's going to go into the pin. 1, 2, and Ray again still able to power out after 2. And Randy Orton just doesn't know what to do to finish the job. And now what's he going to do? And now again, Randy Orton going to target that leg. Ray has shown issues with his legs in the past. And Randy once again going to try to hit that second RKO to finish the job. And he does! RKO for the second time. 1, 2, 3, and Randy Orton is victorious. There you go.
And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. I could watch highlights of that one all night long.
You know what? For the most part, the stage was only a chair. The ladder wasn't really used, and neither was the chair, but there was a chair involved, and that's what matters.
Proud to be a part of a legendary performance.
I think Ray would win in reality, though.
WWE for years and only see a match.
That's why it's called predictions and simulation, and not just simply simulation is always correct. But Randy won nonetheless in the simulation. But that's just a simulation, a video game simulation. What's up, JJ Hunt? Tomorrow night, we'll see. I'm not going to watch it because I don't have the network. But you guys, whoever watches it will watch it, you know?
Minnesota.
But Randy won, so good for him. I think there's actually a title match for the first time in forever. Now that we've gotten most of the non-title matches done with. Next up on our list of matches that are on the show. Why is this not here? Oh, there it is. Okay, up next. Yes, we do. Yay! Sup, Scott? Triple threat tag team action. There's no triple threat tag. It's automatically triple threat, right? Yeah. Triple threat tornado tag match. It's between the Bar. The Usos. Where are the Usos? Where are the Usos? And the New Day, which I don't know who's going to represent the New Day. Watch highlights on Tuesday. They appear quick after TLC ends. That's what I know. I just look at the results. Welcome back, Logan. And the New Day. Who's representing the New Day, boys? I'm just going to randomize. Once a New Day member pops up, I'll use that New Day member. We're going to be here a while. This is a large roster, and there's only 3 of them. Put Kofi and Woods. Biggie and Kofi, probably. What's never said who's gonna represent. Isn't... I'm gonna look at the preview. Maybe he'll say something. I like how he only said Kofi. Chris only puts Kofi. I'm gonna go with Kofi and Woods, because Biggie seems to be in the bit of in the background on the photo for it. So I'm gonna go with Kofi and Xavier. I think the Bar are gonna win this because the Usos, I don't think they're putting another title on them for a while, and the New Day have won enough. So I think the Bar could really use this win. So I think I'm gonna go with them. Is it a TLC match? It is not a TLC match. From what I know, it's just a simple triple tag match. That's what it's telling me. I'm going with what it's telling me. It's just a normal triple tag match. Help me. Help you with what? God damn it. Logan, I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
There was at one time at WrestleMania where they lost the tag team titles to Braun Strowman and a kid named Nicholas. You remember
Thank
that?
you, Byron. Shut up.
Bring that up, Saxton.
I
That's
thought it was
old
funny,
news.
Byron.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
good. You can
There
stop
was
there.
nothing entertaining about that. It was a travesty. Sheamus and Cesaro didn't know how to handle that.
Well, at least they've rebounded from it ever since.
Daba.
No shortage of confidence, and why should there be? They don't just set the bar, they are the bar.
Who's the best tag team ever? I would say the Hardy Boys. I would say the Hardy Boys.
Welcome to the USO Penitentiary.
The B team is. There you go.
One of the great tag teams of all time.
Jimmy and Jay have been on a run recently that has redefined the tag team division in WWE.
No question about it. Jimmy and Jey Uso have single-handedly transformed the tag team division. You know, and if you ask them, what made the difference? What made you guys step up your game? Jimmy and Jey
Sup,
would tell you,
Bruce?
it was the moment we decided to
Oh,
stop
yeah, I
being
talked
what
about
other
doing the-
people expected us to be and to start being who we are.
Universe. Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your tag time and feel the power. Podcast is gonna happen, okay?
Michael Corey, time to hop aboard the positivity bus because the new day is here.
There,
I hope
yeah.
your positivity bus drives right into a bridge embankment.
Take that back.
I don't know, Bruce. I would set myself for a timestamp on how to, but I don't know. What's up? What's up, Bear?
You eat your burritos with like almond milk?
Well, of course, I have a sensitive system.
It's going live on PlayStation. What are you doing on PlayStation this time, Bruce?
Alright, we'll just keep it a solo party.
Like, I have wanted to recommend towards you. I'm gonna be right back. Actually, so you guys can enjoy the match. I'll be right back.
What a strike. Right on the mark. The son of WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, husband of Naomi. WWE has been and forever will be a fixture in Jimmy Uso's life. Harsh impact. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Look at the height. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Beautiful technique. Nailed it.
You gotta believe this one's over.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Ooh, what impact.
So agile, dominating shoulder tackles.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Bang!
You gotta believe this one's over. Ooh,
Harsh impact.
Boom, what impact.
Knee drop.
Jeez. Beautiful technique. What a stomp.
Good grief.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Ooh, what an up.
Oh, continuing to punish them. What a strike.
Oh, a flying forearm.
On the mark. Oof. He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Clothesline over the top. Man, what a strike.
really targeting the back on that one.
Going for the cover. Back in the ring now. Now back to the ring.
Nailed it.
A bad place to be for the challenger.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of.
Look at Xavier Woods getting ready here, people. Vertical suplex. Nice. Flying forearm.
Oh, nasty impact.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction. The three superstars have aligned things of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. Three individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a six-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of three are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful.
The brogue kick is the perfect.
He's got the shoulders down.
Axe handle finds its target.
Big headbutt.
Oh, what a boot.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Yeah, he's got some magic working, that's for sure.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Yeah, he's got something special brewing here.
Oh, beautiful technique.
Single leg Boston Crab cinched in.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
At 6'4" and weighing 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior puts everything he has into devastating his opponent with the brogue.
Here he goes. Man. Oh, it's over.
That is a huge opportunity for Jimmy Uso.
Quick cover from Jimmy Uso. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. And the champ kicks out.
Gonna take more than that.
No telling how long he'll be able to keep this up.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
Harsh impact. He's moving like a man possessed.
Oh, what a slam.
Jarring. A slam that hurt. You gotta believe this one's over. Eludes that one. Ooh, what impact. Sheamus's legs looking feeble. He could be on his... Pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Looks like Cesaro is setting a good pace now.
He's making a statement here with this attack. What a strike.
Nailed it.
Well, he's tapped into a power source I wasn't sure he had. See if he can keep it going.
Boom.
Nice.
Here it comes.
I love that move.
Now that's what I call make.
And a serve by Sheamus.
Good grief.
We might have a new chip.
Trouble in paradise. That should do it.
And Kofi Kingston might have just secured the victory.
What a stomp. Good. He's looking for the win. Leaping high.
But Xavier Woods too quick that time.
And he's all set up now, and here it comes. Love this move. The honor roll.
Oh, man, the champ looks absolutely out of it right now. The situation just got real bad for Sheamus.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Right to the back of the neck. He has him right where he wants him.
Got him up.
Massive atomic drop. Oh, goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
And Kofi Kingston is really taking a pounding.
Boy, is he. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Things just went from bad to worse. So splash. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of the match, guys.
Oh, this is dangerous. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? He's going for it all. He's got to be running. Super kick!
The air just came out of this.
His shoulders are down.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. Headbutt.
Boom, what impact.
High cross from Sheamus. The champ's in a real bad place right now.
Could have a stiff neck for a while. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. This might be it.
Oh, my. Devastating elbow. Drop kick with precision.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Xavier Woods with a nice reversal.
That was brutal, and now the blood is flowing from Sheamus's face.
Back in from the floor.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, what an uppercut. Showing off some of his speed there. That running knee.
Right between the shoulder blades.
Cesaro showing his prowess.
Yeah, and he's feeding off it right now. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Incredible agility. Boom, nice. Elbow drop.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Boom. Turn out the lights, guys. Cesaro's your winner. Oh, nasty impact. You gotta believe this one's over. He wants no part of the outside. Back now inside the ring.
Just incredible. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Will Xavier Woods be able to continue?
Harsh impact. Well, he's tapped into a power source I wasn't sure he had. See if he can keep it going.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh,
boy, he is rolling.
What a strike. Right on the mark. Wow, 3 massive Irish curse backbreakers.
The champ's in a bad way now, Cole.
Oh, shoulder first. And the ring just shifted down with a power bomb. He's looking.
Oh, man, that was nasty. Don't be surprised if we crown a new champ here.
Doesn't tear the features clean up. Hoping to end it here. This is it. What a drive.
I'm back,
He's got something special.
and the first thing I see is that did you hear Johnny Gargano quit? I don't believe that. So I'm not gonna get it. I'm sorry I was gone for so long. I had to make Hot Pockets for some reason. And when I make 2,
There's no way the
it
champ
goes in
can
for a
lose
longer
that.
time. That sounds like a me problem, though. We have this triple threat tag match, I guess, still going on. And Bruce, your podcast is going live on PlayStation. Okay. I find it hilarious that Kofi broke up his own partner's move. Went for the sharpshooter, but Kofi Kingston with the drop kick to avoid any sort of intervening here. Be climbing to the top rope.
This is
Brain shot.
What you gotta do to maintain
Connecting, and Sheamus beating down on Xavier Woods. I don't know who's gonna win this. I feel like this is. Was that Bank one? I came. Was that Insanity?
Too quick that time.
Running
taking
forearm.
off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Counter here. Drop kick.
And now it's Sheamus, the forearm to Woods. Accendo, I'm not Brandon. I know you're not Brandon.
Well, he's tapped into a power source I wasn't sure he had. See if he can keep it going.
Irish curse backbreaker. The punch by
He's going for the
overshot. No.
could be it. Into the pay window.
And a belly to belly to Jim.
Teeth. Belly to belly.
Cesaro getting Jimmy up. The punch, and Jimmy fighting back in a punch of his own. Xavier Woods is snapping out.
Beautiful technique.
Sheamus the forearm, and Cesaro getting Jimmy Uso out of the ring. Trouble in paradise to Sheamus.
The situation just got
Sheamus
real
smartly
bad
rolled
for
out of the
Sheamus.
ring to a double foot stomp by Kofi.
What's he gonna do with it?
Cesaro German suplex to Jimmy
No telling
Uso.
where or when this will end.
Look out here. Kingston's in a bad way
Burst
here.
into
He
the
needs to turn the
turnbuckle.
tables. Watch out here. Only one
Kofi
place to go
climbing
when you're
up to the
stuck in
top
fireman's
rope.
carry.
And a super kick to Kofi Kingston.
Let's go, man.
There it is. Now the question is, can Jimmy Uso finish?
Insanity. He means he's streaming it from PlayStation. It's not specifically going to be on PlayStation.
This might be
He's
it.
just saying he's going to be doing it on the PlayStation this time. So yes, it's going to YouTube. But he's just doing it on the PlayStation. I don't know if he's gonna just strictly just do it from a party with no screen, or if he's gonna have like play a game with it. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Special brewing here.
But Bruce is gonna have a podcast. I might be on it depending on how much longer this goes on for. Let's see. The diving crossbody Kofi into the pin. 1, 2, and Sheamus broke it up. Xavier Woods elbow drop, kind of connected. Sheamus beating down on Kofi Kingston. Gonna jam the arm of Jey Uso into the mat. Xavier Woods gonna go after the arm. What's up? You are not Becky Lynch. Boss mode. Just don't call yourself the man. But what is up nonetheless?
Oh, he turns it around.
The kick to the leg, stomp against the leg, and stomp against Sheamus. And Xavier Woods gonna bounce out the ropes and a drop kick to Cesaro. The boss is here. There you go. You're not Sasha Banks though.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
And out kneeing at Xavier Woods. Woods rolls to ringside and Sheamus is showing off. Cesaro climbing to the top rope. And Xavier Woods wheelbarrow into the sit-out face buster. And Cesaro diving bionic elbow to Jey Uso. My goodness God. Boss mode is here. There you go. Welcome back, Logan. And a reverse DDT to Sheamus.
Going to the top, high risk.
Cesaro looking to try to finish the job, win the match.
Xavier Woods.
Big elbow drop to Sheamus. And Cesaro locked in the sharpshooter, but Kofi quickly managed to break it up.
I think you're right.
And then SOS.
This is his opportunity to win.
And no, Jimmy breaks it up. This match is it's going to be one of those matches that never ends. Trouble in Paradise. I may have just jinxed it.
And Sheamus slips out of harm's way.
He goes for the cover.
Maybe not. Maybe I just jinxed my jinx. Spinning kill kick takes down Sheamus. They're still very hot. And now Cesaro lifts him up with the gorilla press into the uppercut. And a kick connecting. Xavier Woods stomping down onto Jimmy Uso and sidesteps the uppercut and a kick. A big uppercut by Cesaro and Xavier Woods into the neck breaker to Jimmy Uso. Stomping at him in a bit of a double team Cesaro. I think he might have been calling for the swing. Xavier Woods gonna get Jimmy up on his feet. Shot from behind, drop kick by Woods. Connecting and Cesaro lifts up Jimmy Uso right in. And look at this gut-wrench suplex takes down Jimmy Uso.
I know what Cesaro's trying to do, but I'm not sure I
Off
agree
and
with
Jey
his
Uso though back into the match. David going first is about poor referee. Sheamus is back in the ring now. And Jey Uso back suplex to Xavier Woods. They're climbing to the top and Cesaro just launching Jimmy out of the ring. And Jey Uso with the Uso splash to Xavier Woods into the pin. 1. No, Sheamus breaks it up. This is like 2K15 levels of irritating. And a kick, I believe Cesaro has been busted open. DDT by Jey Uso to Sheamus. But Sheamus shoulder block takes down Jey. Or was I think he was, no, Cesaro was definitely busted open. And Jey Uso with the punch now, fighting back.
Well, he's tapped into a power source. I wasn't
elbow.
Sure see if he can keep it going.
Xavier Woods snap suplex and Sheamus with the white. No, not even gonna allow it to happen. That is a nice Vine callback. There you go. And the forearm by Woods misses the forearm. Sheamus with the reversal of his own. Xavier is kipping up, misses the reverse forearm, running forearm, and an uppercut. Jey Uso taking Xavier Woods. And I think he's going to try to lock in the Tequila Sunrise onto Xavier Woods. He does. Sheamus though quickly able to break it up. It turns him around. Sheamus just throwing Jey out of the ring. Cesaro throwing Kofi back first into that ring post. Sheamus Irish whipping. Xavier in the corner. Woods though with the elbow. Wheelbarrow. Face buster into the pin. But a rope break keeps him from getting it. The math teacher is a butt cheek on a stick. There you go. No, and Kofi kicks him back, suplex, and the Usos slowly making their way back in the ring. And Kofi, I think, was trying to go for Trouble in Paradise. And an elbow to Jimmy Uso into Trouble in Paradise. And Xavier Woods with the drop kick to Jay. Very European uppercut. 1-0. Sheamus again breaks it up. And kick now to Kofi Kingston. Double axe handle. Xavier Woods with the TKO to Cesaro. Woods climbing up to the top rope. Jimmy Uso a shoulder block to Sheamus. And Cesaro just keeping up. No! Caught Xavier Woods into the uppercut. And a kick and a chop. Jey Uso with the kick. One eternity later. Now drops down Cesaro. Stomping at him. Gonna stomp at the back of the arm now. Gets him up onto his feet. Gets him into the corner. Cesaro the elbow to the leg and a punch. Kofi a shot from behind, another punch. And a punch to Kofi. And Jimmy Uso Irish ripping to nose. Sheamus not going to allow anything to happen there. Kofi snapmare takedown, kick to the back. Yep. And now taking Sheamus. Dragon screw and a dumping clothesline to Cesaro. And Jey Uso now back into the match. Gonna get Sheamus up onto his feet. Another punch, another punch. And Sheamus though Irish rips Jimmy Uso onto the ring apron. Takes him. And Sheamus, and Jey Uso not gonna allow him to try to climb the ropes. And that's elbow super kick to Sheamus. Into the pin. Kofi breaks it up. The ref gets taken out. Good Lord. Back suplex. And Kofi gonna go after the arm of Sheamus now. And Jey Uso with the kick to Cesaro. Caught him. What's he gonna do here? Irish strips him in the corner. Kofi elbow dropped it on. Who is gonna win this? I literally have no clue. In a straight jacket. Powerbomb. And the honor roll. And then Kofi diving cross body into the pin. 1, 2, and the nose. Sheamus was able to kick it. And Cesaro just going for that trifecta of gut-wrench suplexes. Okay, I think this heavy machinery joke is kind of dying. Because it's really not funny anymore.
Beautiful technique.
It was fine when yay, not really yay, because now you're not allowed to say it. I am Argentinian. Hashtag dead joke. Dead jokes are the least funny jokes. And a 318, a kick to the back to Cesaro. And Jey Uso gonna get him up onto his feet. Drop kick to Jey. And Cesaro lifts up Kofi Kingston into us. Just tossing him to ringside. And Jey Uso butterfly suplex takes down Xavier Woods. I think again he's trying to go lock in that Tequila Sunrise. Look at this. Locks it in. He's gonna tap out. Here comes Kofi. And no. Kofi was able to break it up. And now climbing to the top rope. Knee strike connecting. And another knee strike. And Kofi now, what's he gonna do here? And a forearm. On the top rope. And a superplex to Jey connecting. Sharpshooter to Jimmy connects, but Jimmy was able to get to the rope. Xavier Woods with the drop kick. Kofi Kingston trouble him. No, Jey was able to get out of the way. Renault with a running forearm. Cesaro going to ringside and a super kick to Xavier Woods. And the Tequila Sunrise locked it onto Kofi Kingston. Jimmy Uso just maintaining the traffic, making sure no one can get out of the way. No Conrado Castro not doing it. True or false? I was born in Cuba. That's pretty false. And the Usos are your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. There you go.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect anything else.
There you go. Okay, sorry, man. No problem. It's true, my parents were on vacation and ended up being born in Cuba. That's hilarious. There you go, the Usos, your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
This is one of those wins you don't forget anytime soon.
And that's exactly the type of action we've come to expect when the tag titles are on the line.
But next, the Mixed Match Challenge Final, the match I care about the least. I'm just gonna do Jinder with Alicia in his corner versus R-Truth with Carmella in his corner. Because there's no mixed tag match. And since I'm sure the winners get to be number 30 in their Rumble match. That doesn't mean I care about it. That doesn't change the fact that I really do not care about it. Because they're most likely gonna lose, considering who it is. I think that R-Truth and Carmella are gonna win simply because they seem to be getting something. R-Truth for main event WrestleMania. God, that would be hilarious. But like, at least those two are doing something. Alicia Fox and Jinder Mahal really aren't doing anything interesting besides being literally filler for matches. For rivalries. But okay.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his
Maybe
way
Jinder
to the
will win,
ring,
but Truth will be
accompanied by
30 and say, oh my bad. That would be hilarious.
and Alicia
But that would mean that
Fox
something happened to
from Punjab,
Jinder.
India, weighing in at 238 pounds.
And that would more likely mean Jinder's gonna become a
What
face.
this man has accomplished in his career.
So what would be funny is if Jinder became out at number 30, and then afterwards R-Truth came out, and he's like, I'm at the number 30 spot, oh my bad. Now that is how I would do that.
That newly found lifestyle, Corey, a direct result of the changes
Drop my hot
Jinder
pocket.
Mahal underwent from changing his
Samir's
body
singing
to
for number 30,
reshaping
yes.
his mind, his confidence, his outlook on life.
Try this out with
Jinder
me,
Mahal's
Byron.
video.
Take a deep breath.
What is Jinder Mahal's video?
Shanti.
Shanti. I don't feel anything, Corey.
I don't feel anything, Corey.
Y'all know what time it is. This the part where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel
Oh,
me?
I get it.
Stand up and say what's
No,
up.
I know. I mean, he has no video.
What's up?
Titantron makes no sense. I'm not being technical. I know it's a video normally, but when it's just his name on the board, that's not a video. That's Titantron.
What's up? What's up?
Like a glorified Titantron.
Even the competition, I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till they necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Give me the times I'll be busting them up like a pimple.
I want 3MB back. I do too. But, I mean, I want him to be properly pushed. Says as he speaks perfect English.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Actually, that's not perfect English. I don't talk English. Yeah, I just realized that grammatical error. I want to be back, but I want to be properly pushed, not like just simply a joke. You talk Spanish. That's pretty cool.
This matchup has the potential to be special.
R-Truth, that big
We could be moments
clothesline.
away from an instant
Kick to the
classic.
back.
Clothesline. What a stomp. Good grief.
That's no. In the corner, Jinder.
Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
And stomping away in the corner.
Nailed it.
R-Truth caught him. Takes down Jinder Mahal. Stopping to the back and now getting him up. Jinder Mahal with the knee lift takes down R-Truth.
Jinder Mahal made history as the 50th WWE champion in 2017. But
A float over neck breaker. Maybe Jinder wins thanks to Alicia.
He was the runner-up in the Gold Rush
I would
tournament
understand
on the
that.
first ever NXT
I could see that
champion.
happen.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
But I also would like, I'd be more satisfied at R-Truth and Carmelo.
Byron, earlier you brought up the first ever NXT Championship match where you...
That's what I think
actually
is going to
on
happen.
commentary, Somehow. Mahal beat some of NXT's top competitors to get to the finals, but fell to another future WWE champion, Seth Rollins.
Clothesline to the back.
I wasn't in that 8-man tournament, but in my absence, a matchup like Seth Rollins and Jinder Mahal is about as epic as you can get. Oh, man! Ouch!
STO to Jinder Mahal connecting.
Oh, my goodness, what an impactful STO.
Him up onto his feet.
You know, a lot
And
of
the
people say
Truth
Jinder Mahal's
Conviction.
WWE Championship win came
Can
out
Truth
of
and
nowhere,
Carmelo
but he
be the
really
new
was
Edge and
a star on the
Lita?
rise in early
No.
2017, especially at WrestleMania.
Yeah, in a packed field at the Andre the Giant Memorial
No one
Battle
could be the
Royal,
next Edge and
the
Lita.
Monday
Not in the
Maharaja
PG era.
almost outlasted 32 other men to win the biggest
R-Truth just jamming Jinder's head against the top turnbuckle, stomping down at him.
Inverted suplex. Recalling our conversation
Stopping at
regarding
Jinder, gonna
Mahal
drop
and
his
Andre
knee
the
into the
Giant
back.
Memorial Battle Royal. Mojo Rawley won the match, but Mahal was runner-up and might have won. He had an angered a professional football player cheering on Mojo at ringside.
Yeah, in a just world.
And an elbow. Knee strike
by the security lady.
to R-Truth connecting, getting him up onto his feet. And a punch, another punch, and Jinder's... Yes, that's the only reason why I'm saying that they can't be.
Oh, what impact by the modern day Maharaja.
See,
Blackjack.
Conrado gets it.
This might be it. Oh, my.
And jamming R-Truth's head, against that top turnbuckle,
How
and
much more does he have to
he
give?
collapses to the
Really
floor.
starting to look fatigued here, guys.
R-Truth
And
though
when
gets
that
out of the
happens,
way. Lie
he
detector
might just win this
connecting
thing right here. That is exactly what
into the
R-Truth
pin
was
to
going
win the
for
mixed
10.
match
Oh, boy,
challenge.
he is
2, 3, and there you go.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
Why'd the camera do that? Something just happened.
Here is your winner, R-Truth.
A big singles victory here tonight. Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
Thank you for spending part
What's
of
up,
your
Jack?
Sunday
You
with us.
tell me.
I think you'll agree the action seen here at TLC is unlike any other.
Up next. What's next on our list of matches that we gotta do? Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax. Okay. I can only presume that Tamina's gonna be there. There you go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship. And his opponent, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, R-Truth.
You guys heard it here. R-Truth. R-Truth. R-Truth, R-Truth. Jojo? Jojo, are you okay? I'm just gonna...
The baddest woman on the planet. It absolutely amazes me how quickly Ronda Rousey and seamlessly made her transition from the world of mixed martial arts to WWE. She improves each and every time she steps in the ring.
A real natural.
Making her way to the ring.
Good Lord.
From Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet,
That's all I can say.
Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey. I said. That would be funny.
Listen to this place. They're going nuts.
The irresistible force.
And her opponent, accompanied by Tamina from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Hey, whenever Nia Jax enters an arena, whenever Nia Jax enters a match, everyone takes notice of the dominance that this woman is capable of.
She's beautiful.
She can take a punch and break a person's face.
$1 million smile on a wrecking ball. Nia Jax
That sounds like fun.
irresistible force to be reckoned with.
That is a woman who looks like she owns the ring.
That's what's on the line.
So
Raw Women's
impressive what this
Championship.
young lady has accomplished in such a short time.
Why are we still
Her
talking about
eyes
Nia
will
Jax?
lure you in, but her style will destroy you. That is Nia Jax to a T.
Here we go, this matchup underway.
Despite her dominance at WrestleMania in her debut match,
Not even-
how many folks expected Ronda Rousey's next match to be for the Raw Women's Championship?
Well, one person expected it, the Raw Women's Champion at the time, Nia Jax, who personally laid down the
side
challenge
slam.
against the best
Connecting.
woman on the planet.
Just breaking
Rolls
down
through
the
and
opponent.
Nia Jax with
Sidewalk
the
slam.
Luthez press, just slamming Ronda down to the mat. Sits her up. Gonna lift the Ronda
Watch
Rousey up.
this. Oh,
The vertical suplex takes down Nia. Nia gonna catch a breather. And just launching Rousey to the turnbuckle. Gonna get her up onto her feet. Just tossing her down.
she might have it.
It's her up. Gonna go after the shoulder.
She better do
Locked in
something
is
fast.
Ronda. Gonna tap out.
No.
Sweeps
she
the leg
breaks it.
down. She goes. Kick to the chest.
What a stomp.
And Ronda Rousey now just yanking at the arm of Nia, gonna try to target the arm, maybe for that arm breaker later on. Gonna drop the knee onto Nia Jax. Stomping at her, and again stomping at the back of the leg. And again, Ronda Rousey just yanking at Nia Jax here. Gonna drag Nia away from the ropes. Ronda gonna go for the pin to retain her title, but not even a one count. Nia kicks out. Up onto her feet, and Nia catches Ronda into the backbreaker. Gets her up onto her feet here. Nia Jax with the backbreaker,
Oh, this is not
stretching out Ronda Rousey.
Going back to Nia Jax NXT days, she really displayed her dominance on her rise to the top, dispatching performers like Liv Morgan and Carmella without much trouble.
I haven't been there for Nia's early days. I can tell you, she was milliseconds away from beating the likes of...
Penny predicament.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. No, a kick out.
Oh, wow.
Rousey with the elbow to Nia, and a big clothesline takes her down, just rolling back up onto her feet.
Nia Jax is the most powerful woman in
And
WWE.
again, just yanking at the arm, really just targeting the arm of Nia Jax.
How do you prepare for the irresistible force?
Nia Jax is one of the most
And Nia and Ronda gonna go for the pin once again. Not even a one count again.
Kicks out. She's still
And now Nia, look at that, just tossing down Ronda Rousey. You say Nia will win? Okay.
Nia Jax
Into the leg drop.
Leg drop. Oh, makes my stomach hurt. She's certainly looking
Nia
good
looking
now,
to finish the job, looking to become a two-time Raw Women's Champion. Catches her, lifts her up. Samoan drop to Ronda Rousey.
Hurt, Cole. That'll knock you loopy, Cole.
Into the pin.
She's clearly not getting paid by the
1,
hour.
2. No, Rousey kicks out after 2. Gonna get her up onto her feet again, and Nia now lifts Ronda Rousey up, just slamming her down into the mat.
On the planet, and that's a title she puts on the line every time
Sets her
she
up.
fights.
Slamming her to the mat.
And now cranking at the neck of Ronda Rousey.
What impact.
Look at her go.
And Rousey, though, back on her feet, fighting back with a couple of punches.
Byron touched on Ronda.
And now Rousey stomping at the leg. Oh, here we go.
Oh, what impact.
The Rowdy Buster.
The shoulders are down.
1. Only a 1 count. And Ronda cannot believe her eyes. Dragging her away from the ropes. Rolls her over. And now just the leg drop to the leg of Nia Jax. Kick to the chest. Look at Ronda Rousey just showing off here, looking to finish the job.
The best performance of the 29. Ronda Rousey's done playing.
Slipping through.
Came out of nowhere.
And the armbar locked in. She would have won before, but Vince was scared his moneymaker will quit like he did in UFC, so he made Alexa cash in. There you go. See what kicks out after 2.
Fellas, let's go back to Nia Jax's Royal
Who
Rumble
calls it the Rowdy Buster? I'm pretty sure the game calls it the Rowdy Buster. See? Rowdy Buster. The game calls it the Rowdy Buster.
Assisted elimination. She had the most in the Royal Rumble, tied with Michelle.
Stomping at Nia, gonna get her up onto her feet. And a clothesline, and a second clothesline. It's very prominent that she has the Roman Reigns. The Roman Reigns comeback, as she is pretty much the female Roman Reigns. Lifts her up, the second Rowdy Buster. Into the pin once again. 1, 2, 3, and Ronda Rousey retains.
Ronda Rousey captures the win.
There you go.
These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
That was just an all.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should
out
be
of the
grateful
equation.
and really proud. Some great stuff.
Just saying. So we're gonna reward Nia for
those DVRs, because that was a match you're gonna want to watch again.
Logan, that's literally what this entire storyline is about. This has become more about Nia with her fist injuring Becky Lynch
I might go home and watch a replay.
than the title itself. So 90% of people refer to it as a Samoan drop. A very weird Samoan drop, might I add.
Here tonight.
There you go.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
And folks, as a
The game
reminder,
refers to it as the Rowdy
action
Buster.
from one of the greatest wrestling hotbeds of all
I'm just gonna
time,
call it the Rowdy Buster because that's
Minnesota.
more of a Rowdy Buster than a Samoan drop. Let's see what's next in our list of things that we need to do tonight. I like this. Nice to see that. Up next, tables, ladders, and chairs match. Braun Strowman versus Raw General Manager-elect Baron Corbin. If Strowman wins, he will battle Universal Champion Brock Lesnar at Royal Rumble 2019. If Corbin wins, he becomes the permanent Raw General Manager. If Corbin doesn't win, he will be stripped of all authority. That's great. A Samoan drop from Roman Reigns, Ronda Rousey. There you go. Cordell gets it. I barely even know if Strowman's gonna be in this match. I just think Corbin's gonna lose for the sake of losing. For the sake that no one wants him as general manager. Braun did not return on the 9th. He's still considered injured. To this day. So, yeah, I have no idea whether this match is going to happen or not. But whatever. I think Corbin's losing no matter what happens, whether it's Strowman or Bray, Bray's rumored to be take Braun's place. That's a bit odd, but okay.
The earth is trembling with each
I'm kind of hoping Braun's in it just for the sake of I'm gonna kill a man. Not get thrown into a dumpster this time.
Absolute force of nature. Terrifyingly powerful.
Hey, Michael, remember that time he threw you around?
Yeah, Byron, because I'm a man and I stand up for myself. I don't run away and hide in the locker room like a little girl.
I remember things slightly differently. I was there too, but someone is going to get these hands.
I don't know what the story was. I knew someone was getting thrown around, but I don't remember who we were referring to.
There's two things I've come to learn about Baron Corbin. He doesn't like
Here
people,
comes Baron Corbin with hair.
and he loves to cause chaos.
Some of the best observations you've ever made, Byron Saxton.
Thanks, Corey.
I like T-Series, that's fun. Which wrestler has the best mask? I got no idea. Corbin as general manager is better than Brandon Johnson, new champion. Considering those two things don't correlate at all. Considering those two things don't even correlate at all, Cordell. I like T-Series. Well, you belong in hell, Logan.
If you ask Baron Corbin, he will tell you that he is the epitome of what being a WWE superstar is all about.
Accomplished so much in his young career. Won the Money in the
Am I
Bank
the only one who's
match.
not? Never mind.
Former Golden Gloves boxing champion, NFL offensive lineman, turned champion in WWE.
Hey guys, remember when Baron Corbin was United States champion for a little while?
Here we go. The tables, ladders, and chairs are ready.
And here we go. Corbin going right after it. Oh! STO. I'd rather have Corbin as general manager than to see Brandon as the champion on Universe. Understandable.
What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
I mean, that seems more of a personal thing, but
Coming
okay.
next. Taking their time.
Just to know if he becomes a champion, that's not me striking you personally. That's me making an executive decision. Now punching at Braun. And now Corbin is targeting at Strowman, taking him against that top turn rope and just launching it back.
This could lead to a
And an
disqualification.
elbow drop to the leg. And Corbin going to stomp back the chest of Braun Strowman. And now gets him up. Strowman uppercut to Corbin, connected, tossing him down.
Before entering sports entertainment, Corbin played professional
And I'll sweep the leg of Strowman and then kick to the back. Remember when Corbin won Money in the Bank? I only remember it because of how funny it was when he lost.
Baron Corbin just too fast for him.
An elbow and a look at this. An Irish rips Corbin Strowman in the corner. Big clothesline in the corner takes him down. Going into the pin. One. Only a 1 count.
Take more than that.
Strowman rolling to ringside. Look at Corbin getting a bit cocky, and Strowman just STO plowing Strowman. Corbin down. Now Strowman's the one showing off. But what is Strowman gonna do? And a shot from behind turns him around. Irish whip to Baron Corbin. Then a look at Corbin rolling through.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
That was to the shoulder and a kick. Headbutt drops down. Baron Corbin stomping at him. Gonna get him up onto his feet. And Strowman Irish whipping Baron Corbin into the corner. And Corbin was able to stun him with an elbow. And Braun, look at the gorilla press to Corbin, just tossing him down into the pin.
We got a cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
You need more to keep a man Corbin's size down.
I believe that was only a 1 count. I can't really hear it, so.
Oh, nasty impact.
And now gonna get Corbin up, but Corbin able to toss Strowman over him. Getting him up. Caught him with the choke slam into the backbreaker to Braun. And now Baron Corbin looking to finish the job here, looking to become the official Raw General Manager with the end of days to the Monster Among Men. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2.
Too early for that.
Corbin is not looking a bit surprised, trying not to show it. Getting Strowman up. And Braun Strowman, look at
Byron's
this.
point about needing luck against Braun
Just
Strowman.
tossing down Corbin.
More than a little luck when he handed Strowman a rare loss.
Showing off here. Getting him up onto his feet. No weapons have really been used. Oh, what a clothesline. Corbin went for a clothesline of his own and just tossing him over. What's your #1 dream match? Shawn Michaels, AJ Styles.
He's always had the ability to take it up a notch.
I don't even, well, I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, I'd like to see Kenny Omega versus AJ Styles. I feel like that seems like a match that's happened in New Japan already, but that seems like a personal dream match for me. Braun Strowman wins.
And this match is over.
There you go.
Well, tables, ladders, and chairs. Do I need to say any more?
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
There we go.
From the opening bell, this match was one
That's
for the
literally how
ages.
this match ended.
I'm almost speechless.
Yokozuka counter. Kurt versus Bret Hart Iron Man match. That's unrealistic. I was trying to be realistic, but okay. There you go.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd.
What's next? AlexsUniverse. That's odd. It's random and unrealistic. But okay, not the point. SmackDown Women's Championship Triple Threat Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Well, I did say dream. That is that's understandable, I guess. Oh wait, that's not what I meant to click. Yeah, I gotta fix that. You did say dream. But I thought we were talking about actual matches that could happen.
And we're ready to go.
I don't know. I'm allowed to fuck up. I do too. She's not the champion, but okay. I honestly don't know who's gonna win this. I feel like they wouldn't give the belt to Asuka. Charlotte's won the title way too many times. And I even question if Becky's even gonna be there. So I guess I'll go with Becky.
The Irish lash kicker.
The following contest is a triple threat table, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from
What a
Dublin,
career
Ireland,
Becky Lynch has had so far here in WWE.
A young lady who has prided herself on being different. A young lady who has prided herself on thinking outside the box. And she has
There we
taken that
go.
mentality
First ever
to
women's
tremendous
TLC
success
match.
here in WWE.
I can't really think of an argument.
Proper use of the metal horns out here dressed like something out of an H.G. Wells novel.
It's only a triple threat because Becky can't endure hard hits and bumps, basically. And supposedly they chose Asuka because Asuka got a bigger pop when Becky mentioned her than when she actually announced it was Charlotte. That's from what I've heard. Not arguing against that idea.
The Empress of Tomorrow.
And introducing the challenger from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
She is hypnotic. She is mesmerizing. She is as dangerous as the day is long.
Now you are looking at a woman who single-handedly managed to change the entire complexion of the Raw Women's
This should have been a
division.
kendo match. I mean, that would have been a bad idea because this would have been tables, ladders, chairs, and kendos.
An undefeated run in
But
NXT.
the storyline seems to be very based along kendo sticks. I mean, between Survivor Series and what happened literally this week on SmackDown, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they have went with.
Female superstars ever in WWE.
Here comes
And
the
introducing
queen.
How
the
fluent is
champion
Asuka English?
from the
1%?
Queen
I have
City,
no idea.
The SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Back at NXT, Charlotte was part of a group called the four horsewomen with Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Becky Lynch.
PewDiePie fans are
Wow, has
racist.
Charlotte evolved from those times?
Against who?
First ever women's Hell in a Cell match against Sasha Banks. An amazing Iron Man match as well. Charlotte has accomplished it all in such a short period of time.
I don't know who, but her English is so slow. Good Lord.
Multi-time champion, history maker, record setter, legend in the making.
Legend in... Not all of them, but the 9 and under ones. Yeah, mostly because they don't understand, and they think it's okay to call a black person a bad person. They think it's okay to call a black person a bad person simply because they're black. Why is there nothing there? No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Triple threat action.
Okay, there's a table. Good enough.
Underway now.
Becky Lynch back suplex to Charlotte.
What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
Charlotte with the ladder, and Becky the forearm takes down Asuka. Stomp takes her down.
Grief.
And Becky Lynch going the ringside. What is she gonna do here? And she has a chair now. I know Asuka gonna take the chair out of the hand of Becky. Charlotte gonna set up the ladder here.
523-day reign as NXT Women's Champion
gonna climb up the ladder and win the title. Take advantage of the fact that
56-game hit streak.
they treat all of India like T-Series. Fuck Indians. Oh yeah, that is most definitely a bad thing. I knew you were that's where you were going with that, but
what a strike.
That's no.
Well, you didn't want to mention some of the numbers associated with Asuka.
I haven't been watching PewDiePie lately, so I need to ask since you seem to understand. Is PewDiePie the source of this? Because I'm pretty sure he does joke of the fact he's Indian, but I don't think he talks about all Indians simply because T-Series is Indian.
When she joined the WWE roster.
I just need to know who I'm defending here. Who and who not to defend.
Focused attack on the
The power bomb off the ladder to Charlotte. Becky Lynch just showing off, showing why she is the
matches
man.
became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years
Becky
in
looking
the
to get the
making.
title.
The Viper,
Asuka
Randy Orton, was WWE champion. John
climb
Cena
up.
was the world heavyweight
And
champion.
Becky Lynch
the winner would leave
retains
as
the
WWE
title.
World.
There you go.
Lynch shuts down all uncertainty. She is now champion.
No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
Well, there you go.
Here's your winner and the new SmackDown Women's Champion,
Becky Lynch, everyone.
Well, that one was over before it
That
even
was
started.
quick. Up next, our semi-main event, Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. And then when one person made a video saying T-Series shows the diversity of YouTube, he got lots of death threats and kids told him to kill KYS. Yeah, that's pretty damn. Dressed as Bam Bam Bigelow. No. I like how there's no stipulation to this match. It's simply Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. This music is very soothing. I feel a bit uncomfortable by it. I think Daniel Bryan's gonna win this simply because I think now that AJ seems to have a shortened his contract is still there, but he's gonna be making less appearances. That's what I believe his new contract is. I think Daniel Bryan is gonna win the title. I just don't see what. I think he's gonna hold the title until like WrestleMania, and then whoever wins, whoever wins the Rumble is gonna beat him.
And it's for the WWE
Don't mess up, JoJo.
Championship.
You better cut off right there. There you go. The new Daniel Bryan. May I correct myself? He is now the new Daniel Bryan. Did they purposely still have that shitty spelling of his name? Or was that actually a typo? Good God, that was actually a typo. Everybody messed up. They forgot to call it the new. And then someone made a joke about being Chinese. Wait. And then someone made a joke about being Chinese about driving to America to show the YouTube diversity and a little 9-year-old, and then little 9-year-olds say, but Asians. Like, what the fuck?
Daniel Bryan fought long and fought
and we're talking about PewDiePie's fan base.
Captured his dream and refuses to let go.
It was on the big stage of WrestleMania where Daniel Bryan realized his dream, capturing the WWE Championship.
It started with PewDiePie. Are we still targeting PewDiePie here? But Asians can't drive. Oh, good God almighty.
The phenomenal AJ Styles.
When you talk about AJ Styles, the list of accomplishments is seemingly endless. Styles a true global superstar before arriving in WWE, but since he's been here, AJ Styles has lived up to the moniker phenomenal.
I find it funny I never saw AJ Styles as a main event superstar, because I didn't know his background until like a year ago.
AJ Styles has constantly proven that he is a mastermind of offensive innovation, and it has taken him to the championship promised land on multiple occasions.
So the fact that AJ's the reigning champ, or it was, Norman Smiley is better than Bryan and/or Styles.
One of the toughest individuals I have ever seen compete in a WWE ring.
I don't know if that's a joke or not. This is Pew's fan base we're talking about. In the comments, who told the guy who said T-Series shows the diversity of YouTube to kill them?
Daniel Bryan.
So, okay. So the blame is on PewDiePie, right? Or is it the ignorance of his fan base?
Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is
I know who's at fault, but who's the cause of said fault?
The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Damn, you character limit. Fan base, okay.
If you didn't think about moving, you better
I was gonna
apologize.
say. Here we go, WWE title match. I mean, lots of it's to blame on Pierce, but still.
You can expect these superstars to put their bodies on the line to take each other down.
These superstars have waited a long time for this match to take place.
We're at a crossroads.
No, I get it.
Neither competitor's backing down
But
here.
I get it, Cordell. I get the issue. That's one ugly belt.
Oh, what an uppercut!
Chris, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. You know, Chris, you seem to remind me of this one guy that I found in the Instagram comments on WWE post. WWE superstars nowadays suck. We just sit around waiting for that one rare occasion where Triple H or The Undertaker will show up. I believe that was a comment that somebody put on one point. I thought it was hilarious.
On the mark.
And I feel like they had to be a troll, but I wasn't gonna risk asking them.
Got the leg, bang and screw. That'll tear your
Valid
knee
ref
out.
count. There are no referees. This fan base is going out of control, and people like Mr. Beast and Markiplier are not helping the situation.
The WWE Universe celebrated Daniel Bryan's rise to the WWE Championship in 2013, but he wasn't quite as beloved as when he won the World Heavyweight title in 2011.
That year, Daniel Bryan won the Money in the Bank.
Daniel Bryan and
originally
AJ.
promised to cash it in at WrestleMania the next year.
Them up,
he
and Daniel
couldn't wait
Bryan is
that long
stomping
and
at
cashed
the
it in
chest of
TLC
AJ
2011
Styles.
against an unconscious Big Show.
Climbing up to the top rope.
Mr. Money in the Bank, and I personally thought he used
AJ got out of the way.
perfectly. He's the only Money in the Bank winner to choose a date and then shock the world successfully by cashing in before that.
There's a pin now. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Not yet. Too early.
Oh, he's such a tough target. What a clothesline!
And a clothesline takes AJ to ringside. Bryan up to the top rope. What is it? And now Daniel Bryan, what is he even thinking about? And no, it takes down AJ. It's just a generation of fans that became isolated from the
We know what's coming here.
to the leg, and Daniel stopped kicking at the chest of Daniel Bryan. And roundhouse kick takes him down.
What a maneuver.
Into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. And Bryan, a product and current wrestlers.
Is no exception.
At the oh my goodness, crushing it.
I don't exactly get what you're saying, Chris. I understand there was a time when wrestling was much better, and I could definitely agree with that. WWE at the moment.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this
WWE
mess.
at the moment is very much not at where it was, I would say, about 20 years ago. At its peak, probably in the Attitude Era.
Incredible.
But WWE decided to make the decision to go PG, to go towards a younger audience, and while maybe they didn't necessarily they didn't exactly go the way they probably should have,
Put it this way, Cole.
they
Saxton would never be able to
definitely
do it.
have made it work for the most part, as there have been very good things in the PG era of wrestling. That maybe the attitude era couldn't have done, simply because there was this expectation of what was going on in the.
Yeah, what's going on?
And that
here?
is Rusev.
He's definitely got all pistons firing right now.
That is Rusev. But why is Rusev? Why is Rusev out here causing a distraction? Brian Rose, I'm not saying I am a T-Series supporter. I'm not saying you are. 2, and Daniel Bryan retains. There you go. Rusev pulling the assist and helping Daniel Bryan retain his championship. There you go.
These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of.
Daniel
A
Bryan
legendary
just-
performance.
Your prediction says Rusev will turn heel. It does. No, not my prediction. My simulation says Rusev will turn heel.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved
But
should just
still.
be proud to be a part of. A legendary
Well, why?
performance.
Why did Daniel even win this off of this? How did Daniel win off of this?
Here is your winner and the new WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan.
That's an impressive win right there.
When you get a one-on-one match like that,
well, let's see if he turns heel.
That's just the harsh reality of it.
I mean, my simulation stated that Charlotte was going to get involved in the Natalia Ruby Riot match, and that Ember Moon was going to turn heel. So... Okay, I think we got one last match we got to do. And I need to get back to the... Let me get back to the thing. In our main event of the evening, because the WWE Championships can't seem to get a break. Let's see. Intercontinental Championship match, Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose, in a match that I feel should have had a stipulation to it, but didn't, because WWE can suck my ass. Championship. Dean Ambrose of hair. Oh yeah, Dean Ambrose of hair. Here we go. Main event of the evening, 2.5 hours later.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental
Dean Ambrose before he decided to
Championship.
become whatever the fuck he turned into.
Here comes the Kingslayer.
The Kingslayer, burn it down. I don't know what to say about this match. I think Seth is gonna win, but Dean Ambrose winning is definitely not out of the picture. This is like one of those things. Everyone is saying that if Seth loses, he's gonna be in the Universal title picture. He won't. I know he won't. I mean, there's a possibility he could. He'd probably be a main event player. Not that he already isn't.
Making his way to the ring from
Not that he already isn't.
weighing in at 217 pounds.
But I hate the new Daniel Bryan. That's understandable. That means he's doing a good job.
Out of taking risks
On so many levels. That means he's doing a good job as a heel, Cordell. That's why I respect him as a heel. Because he managed to flip that switch like so quickly. And so out of nowhere. I mean, we knew it was coming, but I don't think we saw that it was going to happen on the level that it did of being a vegan. They finally made, not like emotional, I just hate his gimmick. I get it. I mean, if you say you hate Daniel Bryan, the new Daniel Bryan, when you say that he's doing, that means you're doing a good job. When you say you hate the gimmick, that's understandable.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose with hair. It reminds me of an angry PETA member. There you go. He's an angry PETA member now, who relies on Russians to get the job done. Does PETA rely on have Russians in them? I'm sure it does.
Guy may sleep in a bedroom with padded walls, but one thing is undeniable.
It's funny, I was playing 2K15 today because as much as I am like one of the only people that seems to like that game still, I go back to that game a lot. So I was playing it, and I don't even know where I was going with that, but there was a mini stable that seemed to have been formed between like Damian Sandow, Wade Barrett, Rusev, and Xavier Woods, and I don't know why. It just kind of happened. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, but it had to do with Rusev, so it was somewhat on topic of what I was saying before. Stop eating that steak, Birdie. You better not drink out of that plastic water bottle.
The pairing of Dean
I want
Ambrose
him to
and
do
Seth
that.
Rollins is that rare case where great
If he
allies
hasn't
also
already
make
done
for
that, I
equally
need him to
great
do that.
enemies.
That's the only
It's hard
way
to choose what's
that this
more
gimmick will
entertaining,
work.
Dean and Seth as a unit or at each other's throats. However, Ambrose shouldn't.
Shoulders on the mat. And he doesn't
Quick kick out by Ambrose.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
And a kick to the back, gonna get Dean up onto his feet. A forearm and a chop. Ambrose, though, a chop of his own. Jab. Seth reverses the chop, turns Ambrose around into the Northern Lights. Suplex to Dean.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Getting him up onto his feet. Caught him in the inverted STO, connecting onto Dean Ambrose. Getting him up onto his feet. And the Irish whip. Leapfrog. Drop down into the drop kick to Ambrose, connecting. Stomping onto the back, and Seth Rollins going to go right after the arm of Dean.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has
Rollins
plenty of
going
energy in that body of
absolutely
his.
fucking
I wouldn't
berserk.
look too much into this right now.
By the looks of things, I don't think
And
he's
kick to the back of Ambrose,
to be
connecting.
as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
Stomping into the back of the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Getting him up onto his feet. Super kick to the ribs. Stuns Dean, sends him against the ropes. And Seth Rollins.
Oh, what impact.
My goodness, I still don't remember what that move is called. And it drops the knee onto the chest. Stomping at him, gonna get Ambrose up onto his feet. And Dean, though, with the kick.
Able to break free.
Big lariat lays out Rollins. And now clubbing at Seth Rollins.
Like a heavy bag.
Drops him down and just beating down on Seth Rollins and face first into the mat. Gonna stomp onto the back now and just jamming his head into the mat. And Dean Ambrose stomping at Seth Rollins. Gonna go into the pin. Not even a one count. Ambrose gonna get Seth up onto his feet. Catches him now into the neck breaker. Drops him. Ambrose now with the Dragon Sleeper hold locked in onto Seth Rollins. Is Rollins gonna tap out, but look at Seth Rollins with the knee stunning Ambrose momentarily. Irish ships him in the corner. And the running forearm into the running Bulldog takes down Seth Rollins. And Ambrose gonna get Rollins up, but Seth Rollins able to hit a jawbreaker, stunning Ambrose for the moment into a schoolboy super kick to Dean Ambrose, connecting. Drags him away from the ropes into the pin to retain the Intercontinental title. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2.
This is true, but don't let his humor fool you. Ambrose carries a dangerous chip on his shoulder.
And now gonna get Ambrose up, but Dean Ambrose now with an uppercut, stunning Seth Rollins, and no sidesteps from the crossbody. And a shot from behind. Seth caught Dean Ambrose with the kick, bouncing off the ropes, and a... Seth will win tomorrow. Okay, so Tracy thinks that Seth is gonna win. Cool. Into the curb stomp, busting open Ambrose. 1, 2, and Ambrose kicks out after 2.
Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight? Guys, I spoke to Dean Ambrose earlier, and he admits to not being a guy who sets a lot of goals. He doesn't have a 5-year plan. He works off more of
An elbow drop to the leg. Ambrose rolls through. Seth Rollins with the Northern Light suplex to Ambrose, connecting. And gets him. Dean Ambrose, though, now with the jawbreaker, stuns him. And a crossbody. Ambrose now just flying with, flaring with the punches to Seth Rollins. Who do you want to win? There's a difference between wanting and willing. I want Dean to win, honestly. I'd like to see where he goes with this gimmick with an IC title around his waist. That's who I want to win tomorrow night.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
But I believe that Seth Rollins is more likely to win than Dean Ambrose. That's just my thoughts. But 30 deeds to Seth Rollins to win the Intercontinental title. 2. No, Seth kicks out after 2. Gets him up onto his feet, running forearm, and a second running forearm. And now Dean Ambrose bouncing off the turnbuckle, now right into the running forearm in the corner to Seth Rollins, and a Bulldog lays him out. And Dean Ambrose going absolutely berserk now, right into the elbow drop takes to Seth Rollins. Gonna get Rollins back up onto his feet. And Seth Rollins, though, he would have catched it. Dean with the forearm, stunning him momentarily. And Dean Ambrose, the Irish whip to Seth Rollins into a swinging neck breaker, laying him out. Seth rolls out of the way of the stomp, able to catch Dean Ambrose right into God's last gift to Ambrose into the pin. 1, 2, and Ambrose kicks out after 2. And Seth Rollins now making his way to the top rope. This may be able to get him the win, we'll have to see. But he's gonna have to hit it first. Frog splash to Ambrose into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Seth Rollins retains. There you go. I didn't think that was actually going to win him the match.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
I can watch highlights of that one all
there's your highlights.
night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise.
I want to oof
to
you.
That might have been one of the great matches.
But there you go. That's
WWE
TLC.
history.
That's the TLC simulations and predictions. You want to go back? See what else, what other opinions I had on the show. Overall, I think the show has potential if done correctly.
I've ever been able to watch.
That's my thoughts on it. The show has so much potential to be good. I mean, knowing WWE, they're probably going to waste it. But if they get it right, maybe I'll actually try to go out of my way to watch Raw tomorrow. See what happens. I mean, I'm already intrigued with the whole Vince McMahon thing, but I'll actually have a reason to want to go back. But that's all. That's all for tonight. This went a lot longer than I thought it was, but I blame that tables match for never ending. But okay. That's TLC for you. I'm going to go back to this page, because this is now the perfect ending page for these kinds of streams. But yeah, what are your thoughts on TLC? Tell me in the comments after the stream is over. But thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button, comment down below. Of course, most importantly, subscribe to the channel. We are still on that road to 1K subscribers. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye! I still don't know why I do motions with my outro if no one's gonna see it. That's like a personal complaint for myself. I